What we have today is a war recap against WHF. Yes, we did lose. However, they had 2 extra Town Hall 11s, so we actually pretty much done. We played awesome. We played awesome. 3 Town Hall 11, 3 stars. I'm going to show that. Town Hall 10, 3 stars. Town Hall 9, 3 stars. All the good stuff. So be sure to check it out. Anyways, Mudkey, the German crazy man himself, yes, hailing from Germany, doing a little suicide Lalo, right? He is bringing some bowlers, so it's not quite suicide Lalo. It's a little kill squad, small kill squad on the kill squad. Anyways, going to plop right in here, getting some huge value with these bowlers and queen, trying to get these X-bows down. Now, 2 of them are set to air, and there's 3 baby dragons in the CC. So craziness happening here. What's he able to get down? Well, he's able to get down quite a bit. Look at this beautiful queen doing work. Bowlers did so much work. Now, the crazy thing, how did he take care of the CC? Well, guys, look at the 1 poison. The 1 poison killed 3 baby dragons. Now, he did intend the queen, I think, to go in and help out. So fortunate that those babies locked on and stayed into the poison. So, I mean, hey, you gotta love it. Beautiful indeed. Now, you only come in from 2 angles on this. You either come in at the 6 o'clock or the 12 o'clock. I do like this side because, look, gives you access to the EA. I mean, that's just kind of the way it goes. You want to get that EA down, and the reason why you want to get the EA down is because if you don't get the EA down, well, what's going to happen is it'll eventually lock onto your loons. And if that occurs, once your hounds drop, those loons will be bye-bye so fast you don't even know what's going to happen. Now, the Lalo on this portion went a little bit crazy. He could have maybe helped out his loon funneling a bit at 3 o'clock, but I mean, in the end, he got the job done. I mean, you can't complain. It's the Town Hall 11 3 star, so you take it when you take it. The hair, swishback hair is crazy. Woo! Woo! Anyways, let's see here. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff. We're going to speed it up because Mudkey is just too good for us. Let's get some sip of waters. Anyways, giving you just a little recap. And yes, I did do a stream, Halo versus Powerbang. Hey, actually, Powerbang did 3-star my base. He decided to hit me, but someone else had already hit Powerbang, so I could not even hit him in the war. But no matter, we're going to move on to Raw in Mexico. We're going to show all the 11 triples, and then we'll show some 10s as well. This time using a queen walk into Bowler Witch with a P.E.K.K.A. Now, usually you typically don't bring this P.E.K.K.A. Now, on this sort of attack, the goal is you queen walk, and then you encounter the kill squad, the rest of your troops with the healers. The healers act and really keep up the bowlers and the witches. Now, on this one, this air defense is just going to take down these healers too fast. He's going to lose all but 1 of the healers. So typically you want to keep your healers alive as much as possible. And yeah, and this time it just didn't happen. Anyways, P.E.K.K.A.'s here. I guess he's there for tanking, right? Triggering bombs. I mean, that's not a bad idea. It's kind of taking the place of a golem. P.E.K.K.A. moves a little bit faster than a golem. Yeah, it does. And it does some more extra damage. So, and it tanks a little. So, you know, I kind of like it. You know, something a little different, right? And the EA does not take down the P.E.K.K.A. as quickly as the golem. You know, the EA does extra damage for the golem. If you did not notice that, but you did see here, only 1 healer left. And he has 1 heal spell. Now, sometimes you couldn't just bring all rage. Now, if you do realize that your healers will stay alive and track with your bowlers, the heal spell really isn't going to help too much because those healers are acting like a heal spell. You could use an extra rage. But Ron Mexico was like, no, I'm going to use the heal spell, which actually was huge because in the core, the healers, he didn't have any healers left. All the healers had died out. So if he didn't have that heal spell in the core, it would have been a fail. More than likely. I mean, he barely had enough bowlers as it was at the end. So, very well done to Mr. Ron Mexico. I guess he hails from Ron Mexico. I don't know where he hails from, but Mr. Boom Boom coming in hot with... Now, this is a different strategy. This is your typical Bowler Witch. Now, this is not a queen walk into Bowler Witch. This is the Bowler Witch attack. Queen on one side, bowlers on the other. Now, the reason why I like, you know, this I think does well, look at the value of the queen here from 12 to 3. Getting wizard towers, bomb tower, 2 archer towers, a lot of stuff over there, and eventually she'll move on down. On this side, at the 9 o'clock side, nice bowler bounces too. Getting some pretty decent value, and in the core, of course, is just taking all the brunt. Look at that beautiful warden. There goes the warden because the single locked onto the king. You know, the single target infernos love the king. I mean, you know how many witches and bowlers were up and it happened to target the king? I mean, there's something in the AI. It's uncanny. It does not, it definitely targets hero. It must target, it has, I guess built into the mechanism, it targets heroes. It has to. It's not random. There's no way the percentage on that, because I've seen it way too much with a single locks onto the king instantaneously. It's like it's a magnet to it. So yeah, there's something in the AI there that Supercell has built into the single target infernos, which is good because single targets, if they can lock onto those heroes, boy, oh boy, do you do well. Anyways, look at this. Queen getting all this value over here. And even if he'd lost his witches at 6 o'clock, Queen still would have cleaned up and 3-starred that base. So beautifully executed, saving the Queen ability. Mr. Boom Boom showing us he knows how to boom it up like nobody's business. Let's put a challenge here because we are doing some challenges here. I was kicked. Clan Wars are still loading. My clan, what happened? Clan Wars are still loading. What in the world? What was that? That was weird. I can't even see my clan there. Anyways, whatever. We're moving on. Mr. JoJo. Now, JoJo is a powerhouse. He is a great Sui player. Now, Sui Lalo. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's pretty much just using your heroes to get value. Now, on this particular hit, he used loons to make the funnel. So he had to get the cannon down, because if he didn't get this cannon down, see, the queen would have pathed. I mean, she might not have pathed to this cannon, but more than likely she would have pathed to the cannon. She would not have come on this angle, and he wanted her over here because he's going to wall break in on the corner. King is using for the other side of the funnel, and then that's going to give her access to 2 air defenses. Now, these air defenses are critical. He's not going to get the queen. Not going to get the queen on this. He's going to use the skeleton spell for the queen. So, but the value of this queen is astronomical. What does she get down? She gets down 2 air defenses. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's massive, and creates a nice funnel for his Lalo portion. So again, on these sort of attacks, you get all your spells for your kills, for your loons, it's just a great attack strategy. So two places you can enter. You can only enter at 3 or over here at 7, right? There's nowhere else to enter, but I do like coming in over here because look, you want your hounds and your loons to get to this. Look at all these wizard towers. See, if you came over here, the loons would be getting on the single infernos, and then they would die by the... You would have no protection for your loons because all the hounds would be dead. And so those wizard towers at the 3 o'clock side would have just destroyed all of his loons. I mean, could he have 3-starred that way? Sure. But I do like that entry better, just protecting those loons more. He's got 2 heal spells, and he's pretty much swagged this. Look at this. He double healed by accident, pretty much on this exact same tile. Oh, man. You know, he would have just smashed it even more. Imagine if he had just saved his heal spell. I mean, he still smashed it. He had saved 2 loons, like swagging 2 loons. He's got like 13 loons up, tons of minions. Yeah, that is a powerhouse attack. JoJo is one of the best. He 6-packed this war. I don't think I'll show a 6-pack. We'll give love to someone else. But let's move on to Lamb number 1. Who is this? Who is this crazy man? Anyways, this one is more of a kill squad. Bowler bouncing. If you can find these bowler bounces, do it. So funneling, man. I need water. How are y'all doing today? You doing hot? Because I'm doing hot. He's going to do a kill squad. Now, kill squads mean it's just bringing troops into the core. And then typically on the back end, you either bring hogs or loons. That's how these great players do it, right? We're not spamming these bad boys in. It's just very systematical, very planned, very awesome. Now, the one thing I will say here, since there's a hound in the CC, bring in the queen. You know, her value here, I mean, I don't know. The bowlers did so much value. I don't know what kind of, she didn't really get much before she locked onto the hound. That's why people run hounds. It stops the queen. So you could have used the queen here up at 12 o'clock. Maybe you could have tried and got that archer, that expo in the wizard tower. You could have used the queen over here, maybe at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, getting some archer towers down, or here to get the Tesla, maybe wizard tower. So she did thankfully stay alive still because there's no defenses on her. So she does get a bomb tower, which is critical. But typically when you have a hound in the CC, you don't bring in your queen with your kill squad because her value just kind of plummets, right? On this one, it worked out because there was, you know, he cleared out all the defenses. But say he hadn't cleared out all of the defenses, she would not have gotten the bomb tower. Her value would have been much better up here, getting down an Expo and a Tesla, maybe even the wizard tower if you maybe brought a giant to help out. Or maybe maybe not a giant, but like a baby dragon to kind of help her push through this a little faster or something. Anyways, so that's kind of how you do it. But it doesn't matter. He still 3-starred it and smashed it, and that's an attack. Oh man, good thing he didn't have a time fail. Did not get the builder huts. Make sure you get those builder huts down, guys. I've seen so many time fails with that. There you go. Okay. Let's go with the JoJo had that 6-pack. Let's go with Leroy because Leroy is hot and bothered. He's G'day, mate. I can't do it. G'day, mate. We are talking. Wow, Leroy's gonna kill me. That's a terrible accent. G'day, mate. Down under. My down under voice is terrible. Good thing I'm not a actor. I actually wanted to do acting school. Not acting school, voice acting school. It'd be cool, right, to do voices here. Anyways, queen walking this bad boy. And, yeah. Now, typically, what you really want to do, he has 8 wall breakers, right? So he's going to try to push deep inside the base. He's going to do a double wall break, and let's see how it well it goes. With these sort of longer queen walks, what you need, guys, is minions. Make sure you bring the minions for cleanup. You can use goblins, but don't bring too many goblins. Only if there's tons of storages. Oh, we didn't bring the test wall breaker. Only if there's tons of storages on the outside, or you know, if you need help with the town hall or something. You know, maybe bring 2, 3 goblins. It can help, right? It can help it for sure. But this time, only he's going to have 2 wall breakers to get this break inside. So he's going to have to be patient here. He is going to pop the king. And the king's going to help funneling. So if you did not funnel this king here, the queen would just walk around the base, wouldn't get the enemy queen, then you have complete disaster. So just be aware that that's a king on these sort of queen walks. A king is used oftentimes, sometimes with wizards, to create the funnel. These wizards were brilliant. Look at the wizards taking down the archer towers. Here comes the wall breakers. That was just... yeah, very, very beautifully done. There goes the final rage to encounter the enemy's queen. And then now the queen has great value. She's going to get a wizard tower. She got the sweeper already. So good value there. And then he's going to start the Lalo. Now, of course, great Lalo from 9 o'clock. Because, see, the queen is pushing down this side. Why bring your Lalo from 6? You know, come up from 9. Because your queen's going down to 6. You know, if she stays alive, she's going to be able to get this stuff at 6 o'clock. So nicely done, Leroy. So many loons up. Yeah, brilliant stuff. Now, as long as this single target Inferno dropped, he would have gotten the 3-star because even if he lost his loons, because the queen was still alive. Now, time could have been an issue, but because he got his minions down immediately, not going to be a big deal. So good job for Mr. Leroy. Look at those minions. Again, just going to get it in the habit. Once you put your hound loons down, put those minions down right away. It'll go well for you. Let's see. Moving onward. Let's do one more 10v10. Samson. Let's give Samson love. Oh, Mr. Samson, what you got cooking for us? This time a queen walk. Ho! The hogs. Doing hogs. Now, why here? Why hogs on this base? Well, I mean, I think probably because of these weird air defense placements. He's going to get great value with the queen. I mean, look at the queen. I already see what he's going to get. If he queen walks and funnels right, he's going to get wizard tower, bomb towers. I mean, that's huge astronomical value. And the hogs can be used because, you know, there's not all that kind of splash damage is being taken out by the queen. So that's kind of how you bring the hogs here. I mean, you just kind of have to see the base. Look, I mean, we already know he's going to bring the hogs in at 12, and there's only a wizard tower up there. The singles won't do much. So, yeah, brilliantly executed. There goes the rage. I'm kind of curious where he's going to pop the, bring in the wall breakers. He has 11. He's going to do it at 6. Okay, going to funnel. Here's the king for the funnel and the wizard. So that means queen should step in as long as the king does his job. And, yeah, and exactly that's what's going to happen. There goes the wall breakers. He's going to do a double wall break. So what that means is it's going to give him access to the bomb towers, just as I said previously. Now, he has 3 heal spells for his hogs. Now, the danger here is, guys, we have a little danger section. He doesn't have any more rage. So what that means is he's going to have to rely on the queen ability to get through this section. Now it's going to be tough. He's got 2 expos here, encounter soon, and the queen. So we'll see how far, and a Tesla. Oh man, now you could have brought an extra rage. Actually, a rage here would have had some great value. She would have stayed alive, but gonna have to pop the ability right there. Thankfully, she locks onto the queen, and gonna poison the queen. Oh no, she does not lock onto the queen. What in the world? This queen is going crazy right now, but thankfully she's got the poison for the queen. If there was no poison for the queen there, you would have needed another rage. Actually, a rage there would have been great. You know, she still stayed alive though. Look at that craziness. She stayed alive. But anyways, hogs for the top end section. I love it. You know, hogs are doing serious work. No splash damage up there. And he's got all those beautiful heal spells. He's got tons of heal spells. And the queen still stayed alive. So very fortunate that one of those expos locked onto the healers instead of both staying onto the queen. That was actually really cool because it enabled the queen to stay alive. And he swagged a spell. Are you kidding me? Mr. Samson swagged a spell right on the WHF CC. I mean, that's just beautiful. Let's jump down to the 9s. We'll maybe come back up for some more 10s because who doesn't love 10s? Let's do 3-point layup. Didn't he have a cool attack? I think he did. Or did he not? I think he's 6-pack. He had a really cool attack. This might not be it. I don't know if it's it or not. Anyways, no matter. Just using loons there to trigger, actually trigger a red bomb, which is cool. But more importantly, getting that CC. And you got fortunate with the red bomb there. I don't know what kind of, yeah, that's, and you put a red bomb there and you can trigger the CC. Yeah, I don't know about that, guys. That's a little bit iffy. What is this base? Yeah, not the greatest. You don't want to have your CC lurable like that and then give away a red bomb already. Yeah, just too much value. So this is a CWL low, and you can take care of the CC with a CWL low. So, anyways, looks like he's using loons at 3 o'clock to help with that sort of funnel action. He's going to use that to his betterment and taking down. And it looks like he is going to try to path. Yep. So he didn't want his loons to drift off up to 12. He's going to save those for later. They're going to meet up at 12 o'clock a little bit later. He wanted to get the funnel in correctly. So that's why it looks like he did those haste in at 3. So a little unorthodox attack. I would say this is a complicated attack, you know. The way he's doing it, and you can't just haphazardly do this. This is not a spam strategy. It was very systematic, very amazing, and I'm tired of talking. I'm talking like 1,000 miles an hour. Oh, my voice is tired. I think I shall sit here in silence. Look at my white wall behind me. Look at all the things around me. For you have encountered Halo. Give it a thumbs up. I guess like this video. I'm tired of talking. If someone mentioned, yeah, whatever. You know, I don't know, whatever. We'll speed it up. Town Hall 9 action. Yeah, Town Hall 9s, yeah, it's funny. I've called it before. You know, yeah, someone did a video recently, was it Echo Through Me? One of these people did a video about Town Hall 12. When it comes out, Town Hall 9 will be obsolete. I called that months and months ago. You know, when Adrian, what was his name? When they did an interview, and I made a response video about it when they talked about the pregnant women and the development. That's when I called that Town Hall 9 would be dead. Town Hall 12 was coming. It is coming. Town Hall 12 will be here this year. Actually, my prediction is this year, and the reason I say this year is because since they made this Infernal change, it's really, I think they're really pushing it, and they up the heroes, up the army camps for Town Hall 11. They're working on Town Hall 12. Now, I could be wrong. It might not come out this year. It's either going to do a summer release or a next winter release. But if it doesn't come then it'll be obviously in 2019. But I really think 2018. I mean, what else are they going to give us in 2018, right? Town Hall 12 is coming. I mean, I think, if the game continues on Town Hall 13, I mean, how long do they go? And if it keeps on going up, like, they have to start people at, I'm going to have to make a whole video on this, but they're going to have to start people not at Town Hall 1. Like, you got to, like, immediately start, I would say Town Hall 8. But, you know, like in, that's your starting point, because you can't waste all that time getting to Town Hall 8. It's just too much time. Start at Town Hall 8, and then move on up. Now, eventually, they'll, if they keep going up, they'll have to, you'll start at Town Hall 9, which is fine or something, But Town Hall 8, you definitely have to start there. It won't hurt you because at Town Hall 8, you're still learning how to attack. That's when really war matters anyway. Town Hall 7s, it's not much. You really start getting some strategy, a little strategy at Town Hall 8, right? And certainly Town Hall 9, but eventually, So, yeah, I think that's the way they'll have to go. I'll make a whole video on that. Anyways, nice hit, Jesus. Jesus, the Christ of all Christs, the King of Kings, Jesus, showing us that he knows how to bowler witch a base. That's one of his favorite strategies, I think. Or maybe it's not his favorite, but he uses it quite a bit. Let's see what 3-point layup. Let's see what let's give Lando some love, I guess. What is he? Oh, nice. Good. Way to go, Lando. Not using using a nice Sui Lalo. Again, not going to get the enemy queen with his heroes or kill squad or anything. He's going to get the queen with a skeleton spell. Just using here to create a nice funnel. Not even going to get an air defense. So he's going to have to rely on all of his spells to get this base down. Now, it's a little tricky. I mean, looking at his entry point, it's like, man, how is he going to get this? I mean, this pathing right here seems a little bit crazy, but he does have the pathing. But once these loons kind of get into the core, the hounds are going to go crazy here. He does get the expo down, and he's just going to swing around. And good thing that he got that expo down. Sorry. If he didn't get that expo down, he would have been a fail for sure, because it would have been destroying all of these loons. Because they would not have pathed there. The sweeper was closer, but very nicely done. And massacre, not even close. Just complete annihilation. Way to go, Lando. Showing us you were hot and bothered and awesome. Guys, I guess that's a war recap. We should have won this. We could have won this, even though they were up 2 Town Hall 11s. But that's just the way it goes. We had to. If I had 3-starred my Town Hall 10, I showed that live on stream. Y'all gotta follow me on stream. Please share all these videos, guys. I need the love. I need the support, because this game is tough as far as YouTube. It's for YouTube. Don't become a Clash YouTuber. Find another game, because it's in the downward spiral. It's not really the time to get in. If I had just gotten in a couple years before I started, it would have been great. Either way. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I say that phrase way too much. Okay, I could show you more attacks, but time is getting of the essence. Maybe I'll have to do 2 recaps. Hooligan had a 3-star. Oh my gosh. All these people have... You know what? Oh, should I show one more? One more? You want to see it? You want to see Hooligans? Okay, let's see Harry's hit. We'll give Harry some love. What is he doing here? Whoa, 12 wall breakers. Holy smackaroons. What is he going to do here? I haven't seen this hit. Nice wizard. Again, the wizard there is just for the help to funnel. But actually, the archer locked onto the wizard. So thankfully, man, that was dangerous. Very dangerous. Anyways, nice wall break. Another wizard for funnel. Again, he is going to drop another wizard for the funnel. Because, yeah, if he did not put... Look, see, she would have probably walked... I don't know at that much. She could have... I don't know. Who knows where she would have gone. Either way, he was just playing it safe. You got to make sure you play it safe. Going to do another break, and it looks like he's going to pop the king to push over here. There goes the king, just as I said. I don't even have to know I don't even have to see this attack to know what's going on. He's got wizards for cleanup at the end. Here is the king to make sure the queen steps inside the base, and that is actually what she does. She takes down the enemy queen. Nice poison, nice rage, and looks like he's going to do another break. Way to go. So keeping the queen moving along. Very nicely done. Gonna give the queen access to more stuff. Actually, will the king step back for the archer tower? No, it won't. But keeping the queen moving along, using the archer to help out with some of the pups. That's very smart. Bring archers or minions to help out with the pups. Very well done. And he's gonna hog the rest of this base. Oh my lordy, look at the value of the queen. Let's see where the queen goes. Does she stay on the wall, or does she actually step? She might not step out, will she? She might. We'll find out what she does. She does. Okay, gonna get the bomb tower. Very nicely done. See, if you didn't have the break, she would have stuck on a wall, and it would have just slowed things down, right? Queen is getting, she's tanking. She took down a bomb tower. She's gonna take down cannons. I mean, she's just doing serious work, and he's gonna just hog the section from 3 to 12 using heal spells over the infernos. A little, I feel like you want to put your bomb towers now in much better locations. See, guys, look at that. That one wall breaker enabled the queen to get the bomb tower, an archer tower, and 2 cannons. I mean, that's just astronomical value. I mean, you're bringing extra hogs would not have done that. I mean, it only required 3 more wall breakers, right, to get that down. 4 for safekeeping. But so those are the type of things you need to keep an eye out for those 3 stars. You want to keep your queen moving as much as possible. You don't want her stuck on walls because her value drops astronomically. That's going to end it for today. Thanks, guys, for watching. Please subscribe, please share. Come back for more awesomeness. And I'm out of here. Halo out.